Welcome to all my energetic and wonderful learners. Today I am here to discuss a very interesting topic, quantum number, from the structure of atom chapter of +1 class. So that is our learning outcome today, quantum number. So what is quantum number? Yes, quantum number is a set of numbers. It is a set of four numbers. Set of four numbers which gives complete information about the electron, where it resides around the nucleus in the atom. In nutshell, I can speak out that quantum number is the address for the electron where it resides in the atom. So what are these four set of numbers? Principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number and spin quantum number. So one by one we will discuss about these and their significance. Yes, principal quantum number. This principal quantum number is represented by small letter n. And this quantum number gives information about the shell of electron. You know, according to Bohr's scheme, Bohr's model, they are having circular path around the nucleus, right? So there are K, L, M, N, and N's value starting from 1 to infinity, right? So if 1 is here, the first shell K, second N value L, third M, fourth M, like this. So this its significance, principal quantum number is it gives information about the shell, energy shell of the electron, where is it, right? So this is your principal quantum number. Second one is your azimuthal quantum number. It is represented by the small letter L, and what is its significance? It gives information about the subshell. In a shell, there are subshells, subchambers, right? That subshell is there given by the azimuthal quantum number. And the values of L depends upon the value of M, right? How many subshell are there in a shell that depend upon the type of the shell, which number of shell, okay? And how is it dependent? L will have value 0 to n minus 1, means value we will start writing from the 0 is also included 0, and at last value will be n minus 1. For example, if n is 3, means I have to calculate for the third shell, right? Value of subshell and this L, means this L. So it is here according to the formula 0 is first value, then 1 and 2. Last value is n minus 1, that is n is here 3, 3 minus 1, 2, right? So means we will not only include 0 and last value, but all the smaller numbers between 0 and the last, that is n minus 1, we have to write there. For example, here is it, 0 is the first, right? According to formula, then in between 0 to the last value is 1 also. So all these three values are the value of L, right? Now, dear student, this is a thing we have to remember very important, that when L means 0, this is for the shell, subshell is here S subshell, right? For S subshell, value of L is 0, and it is if it is P subshell, right? The value of L is 1. When value of L comes 2, it means it is in the D subshell, D, and if it is 3, then it is F, right? So this thing should be in our mind to solve the small numericals from here, right? In objective type they are asked. So when N is equal to 0, it is S subshell, it is 1, P subshell, 2, D subshell, and L is 3, means F subshell. This is about the azimuthal quantum number, which gives information about the subshell of the electron. Yes, let us move next. Third, what is shell? You have gone to the first shell, right? Then you enter to the subshell. You got to know. Now in subshell, where is it electron? Yes, that is given by magnetic quantum number. Magnetic quantum number. It gives information about the orbital of electron. In which orbital is your electron resides? Now orbitals generally they are the directions, right? They are generally direction. In which direction? East, west, north, south. For example, this room, one room where one building is your shell, right? And particular rooms there they are subshell. Now in a particular room, if you come to know electron is there, in which direction? East, west, north, south. That is your orbital. Small chambers in the room. Okay. So here M, it is represented magnetic quantum number by M. L is subscription. So its value depends upon the value of L. And according to formula is here minus L, 0 to plus L. Alright. For example, means again here we will write the value starting from the minus L, then 0, in between small number also included. For example, if L is equal to 2, L is equal to 2, then what are the value of M? It will start according to formula minus L, minus 2, then in between small number minus 1, then 0, then plus 1, then plus 2. So there are 5 values. Okay. So like this we can write the general formula that M will have value 2L plus 1. Okay. So this way we can calculate the value of magnetic quantum number, which gives information about the orbital. Okay. So we can come to know here this L equal to 2 means it is your which subshell? Your P means your D. D subshell. So D subshell having how many values? 5. There are 5 orbitals, right? So this gives information about how many orbitals are there, right? Or in which orbital your electron is present. Alright. Last but not least is our spin quantum number. Spin quantum number, it gives information about the spin of electron. You know spin as the planet revolve around the sun. But planet, for example Earth revolve around the sun, right? That is revolution. But Earth also spin around around its axis. Same way our electron revolve around the nucleus, but it revolve around its own axis, right? And now if it is clockwise, it is written its value is plus half. If it is anti-clockwise, then it is minus half. And spin quantum number is represented by small letter S. Okay. If you know about the spin, then you will write according to plus half for the clockwise, minus half for the anti-clockwise. But if not given any particular spin, then you will write both values plus minus half. Alright, right? This about this quantum number. Let us solve some examples to clear our concept. Yes, I have given 3p. 3p is there and I have to write all the 4 quantum number values, the electron present here. Okay, so how to write? See, n always this number written in front that represent the n. Okay, so n is here 3 according to the formula. Now but we will not use this formula here L equal to 0 to n minus 1. Now because it is given to us, it is 3p. P is also given, that subshell is P. So we will not use 0, 1, 2 like that. Simply P means this subshell value 1. L equal to 1. So directly you will write then value of M minus 1, 0, plus 1. And because spin is not specified, you will write plus minus half. That's it. This. Okay. Okay, if question is another way, it is asked, there is an electron present in shell number 3. Write all the possible values for the quantum numbers. So here, because third shell means n is 3, L, now L you will write all the possibilities. 3 is this formula you use, 0, right, first value, then 1, then n minus 1 is 3, 0, 1, 2. Now m, value of m, magnetic quantum number, they all depend upon the value of subshell, L's value. So one by one you have to write. When n equal to 0, m is 0. L equal to 1, m is minus 1, 0, plus 1. L equal to 2, m equal to minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. And spin quantum number, it is not specified any spin. Clockwise, anti-clockwise we don't know here in statement. So simply you write both, plus minus half. Okay. So this question is parallel, you have to compare. So how to solve such tricky questions, right? You should know. And last example I want to share. Some questions are here like this. Okay. 1p, is it exist? Is it exist? No. Why did not it exist? Let us check. How to prove? When n equal to, this is n equal to 1. When n equal to 1. So what are the possible values of L according to the formula? Starting from 0. 0 to n minus 1. 0, n minus 1 also 0. So when n is equal to 1, n is having only one value, that is 0. 0 means which subshell? S. So there S subshell exists. So it is always 1s, right? 1s is okay, but 1p never ever exists. So in this way it does not exist. So hence proved. So this is all about the quantum number, my wonderful students. So you can digest it very easily and not list, but at last come to the today's thought. God helps those who helps themselves. Definitely, scientifically proved. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. We will take in this way. If you take an action, then the different reactions will take place. If you try to work hard, take step forward, all the hidden powers they come out, explode to help you out. But if we wait for that anybody will help, then I will walk. No, you can never start your journey. You first thing is you start your journey, you definitely achieve your goal. Okay? Because nasuktasya singhasya mukhe pravishanti mrigaha. Right? शेर के प्रारब्ध में है आज हिरन मिलेगा, लेकिन अगर वो सोया रहेगा तो हिरन स्वतः उसके मुख में प्रवेश नहीं करता है. Same. So we have to take step, initiate, then God, that prarabdha, all the powers start helping us and we become wonderful, extraordinary. All the very best.